it's already understood. I said, I know. I said, but I'm gonna make it double understood. Whatever y'all do, don't even let nobody look at them wrong. They said, man, that's on our life. Cause you stick somebody, don't make you murder. You can be a driver in a car and you drunk, watch this, and you have a wreck. That don't make you a murderer. You was drunk and you accidentally kill somebody.
Even if he punched Metcalf and Metcalf tripped and broke his neck and died, that doesn't make him a murderer.
That don't make him a murderer.
Death was the outcome, but that was not intent to murder.
That wasn't intent. Watch this here. And he freaking had him stick him in the plate. But here it is. I lost my train of thought. Yeah. God knew, man. Y'all got to hear me. God knew.
He knows when it's time to press the button.
He knows when it's time to press, because he saw it. Austin Hart. People look at the people. They're looking at the pictures. They're looking at the star football player. But God sees a man's heart. Joe, I don't care what nobody say, man. I learned this the hard way.
Come on.
Nothing happened on accident. I should ask God, why did God let this person die? This person seemed like a good person, and I don't say, but why this person still living? This person bad, this person did. Man, I find out to everybody when I realized the real them, the one that I thought I knew, man, there's secrets in people's heart that only God see, no man see. And y'all can think, y'all seen all the good things, but what if he was one of those guys God knew that was walking around with that tough guy spirit?
Yeah.
What if he was one of those guys, even though we not saying he deserved to die, but what if God saw what we didn't see?
You have to understand that God has a design for all of us.
If the purpose that he lost,
whether good, bad, but
you get mad
there's a design.
It's design, but it was a purpose. A joker, you gotta hear me, man. Sometimes God allowed us to see situations how black people are seen in this life. God allowed situation to happen. Somebody had to be a sacrifice. Why? Because the stand-up ground, Texas, whatever you call that, wasn't designed for black people or no people. Let me tell you that law was designed for. Y'all, a lot of people don't know that. It was a white guy was going around with his family and some people approach him, I believe black people approach him. And so he didn't feel comfortable if he wanted to do something. He felt scared. First, they gave him a gun, say, listen, you might can't whoop it. I'm just being honest. Ever since the gun law come, everybody tough now. Even white guys, I never seen them be so tough till the guns came out. Everybody tough now. But you gotta look at it. It was designed for a white man. Y'all can say whatever you wanna say. Just in case a stronger black man come against him, he able to kill him. It wasn't designed for everybody. Because if a black man stand his ground, y'all got to tell the truth. Watch this. If a black man stand his ground, even if it's right, he got to go through all the court system to prove himself not guilty.
Guilty.
Let a black man stand his ground against a white man. He gonna have to go, even if the white man pulled a gun out on him.
You guilty till proven innocent.
But if a white man, let's be honest, kill a black man and say he poured a knife out and he shoot him, they're gonna say that force should have been the same force. He should have poured a knife out. They're not gonna say that. They're gonna say, well, he had a knife. Let me be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm so sick of folks don't want to accept the truth. I respect some of the white people, majority of them that stand up for right. Cause I seen some white people said, hey man, he shouldn't have came up and touched. I appreciate those white people. I appreciate those white people not making a color thing. I appreciate those black people who said, we got compassion for Austin. I hate that he got killed. I wish that Karmelo could have just not stuck him in the heart or could have just did something and got some help. I appreciate it. But I don't like the ones that say he need to be killed. I don't agree with that.
Oh, man.
I don't agree with that. I'm not with that. And I don't agree with the whites that say he's a murderer. Them the people that playing the race card. them the people who's trying to use their skin to justify their sin. Now, I ain't with that. So my compassion come in at, I just wish that the coaches and the school teacher would have taught Austin, if somebody don't want to get from under here, come tell me.
Come tell me.
Come. You don't take nothing in your whole hand. That coach, they gave him authority. I think he misrepresented. I think he gave him the wrong information. He was telling him stand up. I don't think he was telling him stand up to anybody under that tent, make them lead, put your hands up. I don't think, if he did, that coach needs to be fired.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? If he told him, hey, stand up, guy, today I want you to be I want you to stand up. I don't think he was telling them that. I don't think the coach knew he was going to confront, watch this out, Karmelo, and I don't think his coach
I don't think he knew. I don't think he knew either. Now, I understand, again, as passionate as you are about this, of course, I do want to educate the people a little bit. You know, you went in at 17 in TDC.
17.
And he's going in at 19 at TDC again. He was able to serve that time at home. He is not of the streets. He is not a gangster. So you already know what it is as far as the day that they said guilty and you have 35 years, he had to go face TDC. And before I even get to this question now, let me ask you, how often do people get judged by a jury versus a judge? Did you see that often?
Yeah, no. I'm going to tell you what you don't get. On a murder case, it's very rare.
Yeah.
You get found guilty that quick. Never, that very rare, that quick. For a case like that, those people mind already made up, Joker. Yeah. Y'all got to stop playing.
It's already on paper that here's what we doing.
This is what we doing. And nobody in here, somebody had to say, man, I don't care what y'all do, man. I hope nobody in here. They talk. This is my vote. And I don't care. He's guilty. This is my vote. And what about manslaughter? No, manslaughter, if we give manslaughter, it's going to show that he was, we have to come back saying he had the right to defend himself. We can't give him manslaughter because it'll make it look like he had a reason to defend himself. So we got to come out with murder. We can't downsize it because it opened doors up for defending himself. He had a right to defend himself. Watch this here. When he going in the prison system, I'm gonna tell you what's going to happen.
Hold on, before you say that, who gets to choose to get judged by jury or by the judge?
Well, it's up to, well, no, they asked the lawyer. The
lawyer chooses.
Yeah, law could have told him, you want to be tried by a judge or tried by a jury.
Right.
In that situation, I don't think a judge really want to be in that situation because it can backlash on them. It's still backlash.
They have to live through, they have to be around in the streets.
Yeah, because if you find him not guilty, they go look at him. He find him guilty, they go look at him. Yeah. So he had a 22 catch. So, but for the jury, once they judge by the jury is the one that get a sentence. Yeah. That's how it go. But let me say this here, though.
Speak to it, please.
When you go to prison, I see all these monkey shows, these YouTubes showing them walking in hips and somebody. Listen, I want to say this in the best way I can, because I don't want nobody saying I'm claiming to be some type of Superman. I ain't nobody. I made calls. Joker, you looking at somebody, anybody you talk to, don't care who that did time with me, they gonna say, he telling the truth, he just telling you some of it. If I speak on something, it's a wrap. In Texas prison, I'm not talking about California, because I had a penitentiary reputation, and I made rules in prison. I called shots in prison. Some of those same guys that been gone 30 years, 20 years, still there, and they running the prison. I got a few phone calls that, they call me on a regular basis in prison. And one of the things I heard one of them say, Bishop, what's up, man? I said, this kid named Karmelo, he might hit one of these units. I said, whatever y'all do. They said, listen, OG, it's already understood. I said, I know. I said, but I'm gonna make it double understood. Whatever y'all do, Don't even let nobody look at him wrong. They said, man, that's on our life. He ain't got to worry about